Hi guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my November Stitch Fix box. Little toddler in the corner. If you haven't heard of Stitch Fix before, it's a personal shopping service. It's free technically. You do pay $20 for a styling fee, but if you decide to keep anything from the box, that $20 is automatically applied to your total. So it ends up being free. And then if you actually keep all 5 pieces out of your box, you get an additional 25% discount. So you can get some pretty great deals. You go onto their website and you fill out this style profile. So your likes, your dislikes, colors, patterns. They have a couple style boards that you can say whether you like them, love them, not really your style, or if you absolutely hate them. You give them some inspiration if you can. I created a couple of different Pinterest boards. I have one for fall and winter, and I have one for spring and summer. And then sometimes there are things that I just am dying for. So I tell them, hey, I really am looking for XYZ. I don't remember exactly what I requested this time, but if you caught my last unboxing, you will maybe remember that I was pretty unhappy with my box that I was sent. Stitch Fix actually reached out to me though and apologized profusely for everything, and they said it was a total lack of communication on their end, and so they really wanted to make it right. So they actually did this box just completely gratis. I didn't have to pay the $20 styling fee, but if I keep anything, I'll still have to pay for the items. So as you can see, I haven't opened my box yet, and I am dying to see what's inside. So they always include a note with the order, which I really like. So I can already tell you I'm really excited about a lot of things just looking at what I'm seeing here. Today I selected some great pieces that are perfect for fall. Let's start off with the Tavia pullover. I love the combination of navy and camel this fall. This will be perfect with your favorite jeans and your camel shoes I saw on your blog. So cute. So I know this is a total side statement, but this is another thing I love about Stitch Fix. You know, I linked my blog and my Pinterest, my Twitter, my Facebook, Instagram, everything. And that just shows you that they actually read and look at all this stuff that you sent them. So, sorry, for some fall plaid, fun fall plaid, try on the Tania button down and layer with the Tarnow jacket. The Tarnow will be great layered over dresses too. For the third winning combo, try on the rich purple Artosa knit top layered with the Lian open cardigan. The Artosa is so easy to dress up or down. Try it out with a pencil skirt and casual blazer. I hope you find lots of use for each piece. I look forward to hearing your feedback and styling you again soon. Happy November. Cheers, Larkin. So, a little sneak peek at the items. And I can honestly say, granted I haven't seen them yet and I haven't tried them on yet, but just looking at the pictures, this sweater sleeve cargo jacket was actually on my Pinterest board, but I didn't know that was from Stitch Fix. I am just really excited about a lot of this. Okay, so without further ado, let's see. So first up is the, let's see, it's a Mavi brand Lian open cardigan. This is definitely my style. I love the longer length, especially because I think it looks really cute with skinny jeans or over dresses. And I love that it's an open front, so I don't have to worry about buttons or anything. It's a really thick knit too, which is a really nice change from the last 2 or 3 sweaters that they sent me were really thin and just looked like they would snag in an instant. And I think this means that they were really listening. So this one, I can't see through anything, so that's really nice. And it's got a great texture, and I love the black and white. You know, it's gonna go with everything. So that I really like. Okay, so up next is that sweater sleeve cargo jacket. And so I actually think this is even cuter in person than it is in pictures and online. I love the little brass buttons and the sweater sleeves. One thing I sometimes worry about with these kind of jackets is that the sleeves are really, really thin. But this is like an actual, almost like a sweater knit. So it's pretty thick. So I don't think I have to worry about that pulling or snagging. And it's not an open knit. So this is really cute. And let's see. Uh-oh. So I love jackets like this where you can unzip the back and then roll out the hood. I think that's really cute too. The jacket itself is like an actual cargo jacket. It's not one of those cheap, like, don't get me wrong, I love Forever 21, but it's not one of those cheap, almost like scratchy feeling kind of cargo jackets. It's thicker, which will be really great for the season that we're in now, and then I'm sure it'll be great for layering once it gets a little bit colder. So this one is $78. I think it's an okay price. I actually just got the coolest jacket from Banana Republic for like $60 because it was originally something crazy and then it was marked on sale for $120, and then they're having some save 50%, an additional 50, and then they're having save an additional 50% off. 50% off clearance, so I got like a $220 jacket for $60, which I'm obsessed with. So this is more expensive than that one, which is a little bit nicer of a quality, but this one is like really cute. So we'll see. All right, so next, the THML Tavia pullover sweater. Like Larkin, mustard, and navy is one of my favorite color combinations. I love stripes. If you look in my closet right now, it is littered with stripes. Normally, they're all black and white, so it's kind of nice to have something a little bit different. It's definitely, like, this is a medium, and it's huge enormous. So I'm thinking it'll be really cute with skinnies, or even with maybe a little fitted dress, and this over with some tights would be really cute with some little booties. This isn't a mustard, I would say. It's almost more of like an olive green color, which is similar to the jacket, but just slightly more yellow. It's a little thinner than I would normally wear for some of my sweaters, but that just means it'll be really good for layering. I will be very curious to see how this fits once it's on, just because it is such a relaxed fit. Sometimes, just because of my body type, that looks okay, but other times it's kind of a disaster. So overall, I think it's really cute. I love that the stripes on the sleeves are thinner than the stripes on the body, and that there's a lot of different interest and texture to it. I'm not sure how I'll feel about this color next to my skin, but we'll see. Okay, so the next piece is the Olive and Oak Tania button-down top. This is like totally up my alley. I love plaids. Love plaids. Button-ups have become one of my favorite go-tos because I can throw them on and do a really cute little like half tuck, throw on some boots, and I feel really put together. The only thing that I would be worried about with this one is it is super, super, super thin. If I hold it up, like, you can kind of get an idea. It's really thin. It's really, really thin. But the colors are gorgeous. I like that it's not just like a black and red. It's black and then kind of a burgundy and a plum color. It is very, very cute. and it's a little bit tapered on the sides, but there aren't princess seams, which I really like. Sometimes when there are the princess seams down the front of button-ups, they just don't fit right, or they make my chest look really weird. So overall, I'm really excited about this one. Like I said, I'm just a little worried about how thin it is, but that's what a cami or something is for, which I would definitely have to wear under this one. And this one is $64. That price honestly seems like a lot for how thin it is, but I will say it's really soft, which is kind of tempting. But I don't know, $64. We'll see if I fall in love with it when it's on. Honestly, I kind of feel like I could find something really, really similar to this at like the Rack or Marshall's or something for like maybe $35. So the price will kind of be the biggest obstacle with this one, but we'll see when I try it on. This one kind of is throwing me for a loop a little bit. This is the Lalise Artosa V-neck layered hem dress. So this one, if you see from the front, and then on the back, it's actually like dual layered, which is kind of cool. It's a really pretty plum color, which I love for fall. It is, I just kind of want to sit here and pet it. This fabric is so soft. Oh, and that's really cute. So the hem, if you can see that, is layered. So overall, I think this one is really cute. I like that it's kind of a step up from your normal everyday just long sleeve tee, but it's not overly dressy to where I would look ridiculous like wearing it with some jeans to the grocery store or to a play date or something. The sleeves actually look long, which I really appreciate because I have kind of crazy long arms and have a really hard time finding things that will go all the way to my wrist. So this one is $54. I don't know. Once again, I know I'm paying for quality, but $54 on a shirt is kind of hard sometimes. But it's really soft. And I really like the details that it has with the V-neck, and then the scoop neck, and then the layered hem as well. So you can tell that there's a lot of detail, which I really like. Okay, so overall, this fix was probably the best fix I've ever gotten. Everything that they sent me is honestly something that I would either grab off the hanger or would buy to just have in my closet to wear, obviously. Last time really had me kind of vacillating whether it would continue Stitch Fix. I love the service because I love that it's hassle-free shopping. I love that they will just take things from things that I've pinned and suggested and find me these great pieces. But last time, it just kind of felt like they totally missed the mark. They weren't listening to colors I liked. They weren't listening to fit that I liked. But this time, it's like perfect. The colors are great. The fit, granted, I haven't tried them on yet, so I don't really know, but the fits all seem really nice. I love that everything is really geared towards fall. And I'm just really excited to try all these on. So thanks for watching my Stitch Fix unboxing. Let me know if you have any questions about Stitch Fix. I am obsessed with them, and my love for them has just been reaffirmed after this fix. Since I only have 3 days to try everything on, I will have a blog post up within the next couple of days where I've gotten to try everything on and test everything out and see how it fits and see if they all live up to my love for them right now. So let me know what you think of my fix. Is there anything that you're really excited to see? Is there anything that you think is a total bust?